Everybody, welcome back to Sport Bike Menace. So I got rid of the KTM. Now I got rid of it, trading it in plus getting cash for it. So I'm in love with the deal that I made. I don't feel robbed. I got me a 2021 Honda Grom. I was actually supposed to get a Honda Grom before I decided to do anything else. So this is my first impression of the Honda Grom. Now this Honda Grom is modified. It's stretched and lowered, which I will be keeping it stretched, but I'm going to raise it up because it is too lowered and it's hitting every bump, is maxing out the shocks, and it's hitting very hard. So I gotta raise it back up. It has a aftermarket exhaust. I don't know if it's full exhaust or just a slip-on. It has a carbon fiber body, or oil pan body. I don't even know what you call it. It's towards the bottom anyways. But it's my favorite color, which is red and black. So that is awesome. And I might just keep it because I was planning to get it and then just sell it, because I couldn't sell the KTM for what I was asking for, which was $5,500. So he gave me the Honda Grom, plus he gave me $2,500, which I told him I wanted $3,000. He said I can only give you $2,500. I said, you know what, that's fine with me. It's not a big deal. I'll take a loss regardless. I was going to take a loss anyways, because I bought it brand new from the dealership and I lost $1,500 because of the dealer fees and all that stuff. And to be honest, I just don't like B&B Yamaha dealership. I'm not a fan of theirs. I would never do business with them ever again, and I would never take my bikes to them ever. I just don't like them. They're not responsible. So yeah, we're going home right now, and well, I gotta go to the bank anyway, so I gotta go to the bank, go home, and I'm going to put the bike away and whatnot. It is a very small bike. Like, I can completely flat foot this, like, but yeah, I'm thinking about keeping her. I'm in love with her. She has 1,246 miles, which is more than my KTM, but that is okay. It's a fun little bike. Again, it's just that it's lowered. That is the problem, and it hitting all these bumps is a problem. But I want to see if I get off the bike and show you guys how she looks like. This is going to be another bike for the YouTube channel. I'm not going to do much to this bike other than just raising the front end up, because I like what they did to this bike. Like, there's certain things that I would not like what someone does to a bike, and there's certain things I'd be like, okay, that looks good, I'll keep it like that. And this is one of those bikes where I wouldn't change a thing other than raising it up. And it's not that it's bad that they lowered it, it's just that there's not enough suspension travel for it to be lowered. So I think, you know, lowering this front end was a little too much for this bike. Especially, I live in the city and there is potholes everywhere, there's cracks everywhere. So I know for a fact I will either wipe out, meaning fall, or the shocks are going to get bent, or the seals are going to break, the fork seals. And I do not want to be spending money on this bike. I just got it, so that is not my goal. And the KTM, as I was taking it up there, I reached my 600 mile point where it needs the first oil change, the brake, the oil change. So it kind of sucked that I left them with that problem. But again, I told him, it's like, hey, don't get me wrong, you still got to steal on the bike, because that bike is worth a lot. So yeah. And again, like, this bike is, yeah, it's not that fast, but that's okay. My KTM, like, it wasn't that fast, and for what it was, like, I got my sports bike for that, to go fast. Like, I just needed something to just get me around, just to ride around. I did get the KTM so I can ride with the guys, but the guys are too fast for me, so I had to get rid of the KTM. And I was gonna get me a Hayabusa, but to be honest, my friend, he's moving to Puerto Rico, and I really don't ride around with too many people, so like, it's like, what's the point anyways of getting like a Hayabusa to ride around with the guys when I'm done riding with people? I'm just gonna be riding solo. So yeah, I love this bike though, and when I get my new fairings from 1000, it's going to match my 1000, and I think I can even use this as a pit bike. Don't quote me on that because I got to do the research for that, but that I know of you can, but I got to check it out because I know there's a limit to the cc's. Now he told me this is 125 cc's, but I'm just going off of what he told me. But it's a fun little bike. It has 5 gears. This thing's not gonna waste gas at all. Like, that's why, another reason why I got it. I mean, I was supposed to get the Honda Gram before I got the KTM. For one, it was gonna be cheaper to insure. Talking about that, when I go home, I gotta switch my insurance out to this bike. So I gotta do that. So I'm kind of riding I'm not riding legal again. I gotta get the insurance updated and get these license plate off the bike, because this is not the license plate to this bike. But I'll see what he says about when I can go down there and get the new license plate. Top speed on this, he told me, is 60 miles. But that, to get 60 miles out of this, you're like hitting red line. So he said it's not really that safe for the motor to do that. And I really don't need to go 60 miles, because if I'm just using it to get around, then I'm just going to use it to get around. But yeah, I'm kind of afraid of riding a short bike, because people are not going to really see you. On top of that, they're not going to hear you. So yeah, so I got to be more aware of my surroundings. But when we come back, I'm going to show you guys the bike and how she looks like. It's a 2021 Honda Grom. So just in case you guys don't know what a Honda Grom looks like, I'll show you guys. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back home and it's raining right now. I'm already soaked, so it's not a big deal. But I drove her home in the rain. But the baby is home. I'm thinking about keeping her because she's going to match the 1000 once I get the new body style. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put her at so they don't steal her. Right now, I'm just gonna be stuck with this until I figure out how to get her up there to the porch, or at least closer to the front end of the house, and put crazy alarms on this bike. But I think she's gonna look super beautiful next to the 1000 once the 1000 get hers new body frame, or plastics, I'm so sorry. But I'm just so cold because it's like literally pouring rain. It's not big as heat. I'm like dripping in water. But no, she's beautiful. I'm not gonna go full details about the aftermarket parts. I just want you guys to see how she looks like. I'll take a picture of her and then put it on the thumbnail. When I make a second video, I'll tell you guys what has gotten changed. You guys can probably already see what she did get changed, and I'll make a video about you know, on one of those videos too. But for now guys, like I said, it's raining. Right now I'm like, it's raining. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Please put a like, please put a comment, and I'll get a hold of you guys. But anyways, ride it safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.